the sky.
A lot of this isn't reinventing the wheel. It's sort of just oiling it up, basically, making sure it can spin again.
It may feel like the wheels are coming off. Near miss after near miss. And now the FAA telling airlines it needs their help preventing a logistical meltdown this summer in one of the country's busiest regions for air travel.
We need to make sure, of course, that as that system comes back to that high level of demand, there is no negative safety impact to that.
At a hearing on Capitol Hill this week, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg committed to an accounting of why recent close calls happened and what the FAA can do to prevent them going forward. Among the efforts already underway, more training for air traffic controllers with updated training software and coordination with air traffic control supervisors and the controllers union to underscore safety parameters.
People don't really realize the work that goes into being a controller. You have to train immensely. You have to be really good at all these procedures and everything. Then you have to go through weeks of training in the place that you're actually working.
That logistical challenge has left the FAA with a huge training backlog from the pandemic and too few controllers in places like New York Center, a huge ATC hub that coordinates the dance of planes flying high over the New York area. That shortage prompting the FAA to tell airlines it's okay if they don't use up all of their allotted flight schedules this summer, so-called slots.
The FAA uses a system, the slot control system, to basically set a number of flights that can happen per day. And it's a way to just avoid overcrowding, really. What the FAA is doing is saying that if you don't want to use those slots this summer, up to 10% of them, you don't have to, and you won't lose them. We won't penalize you.
That could mean fewer flights for us, but likely to the tune of avoiding a situation where the number of flights exceeds ATC capacity to manage them. A delicate balance for a strained FAA trying to reassure the flying public.
Bar none, it's the safest way to move around somewhere. It is extremely safe.